Hey everybody, it's Donna from Tarot Tarot. We're going to do another all sign reading. This one is going to be who were you in a past life? So, if like me, you believe in reincarnation and you do believe you have past lives and you're curious about them, this is your reading. So, I'm going to do for all the hold on a second. I'm going to do it for all the signs and a collective at the end. If it resonates in any way, shape, or form, feel free to hit like, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If you don't feel like I've really hit the mark, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, well, that has sound. Uh, and let's roll. Okay, so let's start with Aries. And I just want to make sure I have sound. Yep, there I am. Okay, I have sound. All right, so Aries is at 1 minute. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to use some Oracle cards and Tarot cards to figure out who were you in a past life. So let's get this show on the road. Okay. You know what? I should put them back at the end of each sign reading in case several different signs have the same thing. Health and healing came out. Okay. But let's see. Shuffle these. This big ass deck. Look at this. There's a whole lot in this one. And I'm going to do the tarot cards as well. And we'll just get a feel for what's going on for you all. Now, I might hit on one particular life, or I could hit on several ones. I don't know what that sound was. All right. Maybe that was baby. All right, so and let me shuffle these. Oh, and then I'll do at the very end of each sign, I'll do 3 cards Donna's Destiny. All right, so let's see. Aries folks, in a past life, who were you? What was your deal? All kinds of things are possible. I mean, if you look at human history, I mean, you could have a life in which you never made it past childhood. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff where you could have been a great ruler. You could have been anything, a priest. Could have just been housewife and mom or dad, that kind of thing. All right, so I shouldn't say just, but all right, so first card out, do something different. So we already know that there's a past life we're hitting on. Look at all the glare. Can you even see that? It says do something different. So we're hitting on something that is unique. Scribe or writer. Were you a famous scribe or writer? Let's see. Hmm. Okay. Ooh, okay, so um so the first thing I'm getting for some of you all, there is a life in which you were well, I'm going to say it. You may or may not approve of it, but it says sorcerer. You get nature, so it's like nature magic. I don't get anything bad off of that, but I mean, you could have done, dark magic, but you worked with magic, and you wrote, books of, I guess, spells and books on magic. Um, grimoire. You wrote a grimoire. So do something different. That's definitely different. So 10 of Wands though, why would it have been such a burden? Because you have 4 of Wands, Justice card. So it could have caused issues with your. You could have possibly gone to jail because of it. It could have risked your home life, been a burden in some way, shape, or form to your family. Yeah, lessons and blessings. Okay, seek hidden treasure. You get 10 of Wands twice. That's a Sagittarius card, by the way. Um, so there was a lot of burden with whatever you did. Now this, I pulled out Seek Hidden Treasure, Transportation, and then 10 of Wands is burden. So this hits on, it makes me think of the California gold rush, where you were seeking hidden treasure, and you traveled, used transportation, but it was just a lot of burden to try and do it. Trying to, uncover gold or whatever it is, maybe diamond mining. Um, okay, so one more, and then clarity, the moon. Ooh, look at this. You got the Hermit card came out twice. That's Virgo energy. So Sagittarius energy and Virgo energy came out twice. But because the Ten of Wands and the Hermit. You get clarity, the moon, and immediately made me think, are we looking at somebody who does, I don't want to say, I'm going to say an intuitive. Um, but when we pulled the Hermit card, that just kind of confirmed it. So you were an intuitive. So it could have been one particular life or a couple different lives, but a sorcerer and an intuitive, but basically working with your intuition. And with the Hermit card here twice, that just confirms it. So, interesting. So you were an intuitive, a sorcerer, and you were seeking hidden treasure from maybe like a gold rush or diamond mining or something like that. But you traveled to do it. Um, could have traveled for work. So he could have left one country to go into another country for better opportunity. And it was hard work, like leaving England, coming to the, America, the new America, when it was still like the prairie in the Wild West. And look at this. This guy, look, he's like he's cutting firewood. So yeah, a lot of work. Maybe like a prairie life. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so let's do three cards, Donna's Destiny. I don't know if that provided any kind of insight or felt felt right or anything, but let's see. Three cards, Donna's Destiny, and I will go on to. Oh, I didn't put. Damn it! You all know me. I'm famous for this. Famous for this. Okay, but we know that was the Aries reading. All right, so three cards, and then we're gonna go into Taurus. Okay, so buy a lottery ticket. Okay, I think somebody's gonna be lucky. It's difficult for them to apologize. So there's somebody significant that you're thinking of right this moment. Whoever it is comes to your mind right now. It's difficult for them to apologize. So you might be dealing with somebody who has a big ego. And addictions are affecting your relationship. So if you're in a relationship, one of the problems is addictions are affecting it. All right, so let's move on to Taurus at 7:35. Okay, I didn't mean to make this a long reading. All right, so um, put these back. Okay. I don't want to mix these all up. All right, so Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who were you in a past life? And we're going to use tarot cards. I'm putting away the ones from the Aries reading. Um, so we're going to use tarot cards and oracle cards to find out who were you in a past life. Let's see. And if anybody has any questions, even though it's not technically a love reading, if anybody has any questions, I'll be happy to answer them throughout the reading. All right, so Taurus. I'm curious because I'm Taurus rising and Venus and Taurus, and I am curious. It's going to take longer because of the shuffling, I think. All right, shuffle these two more, or this one and two more, and then we're done and we're ready to roll. So let's see. And there's a freaking fly in my, and I know how it got in because I went outside, door was open, little Mr. Opportunist came in, so there's a fly in my house. That's great. That's fantastic. All right, so Taurus. All right. Who were you in a past life? First card out, authority figure. Okay. So somebody in a position of power. Okay. This card says the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So I don't know, possibly a king or in a like part of a king, like a royal family. The Eagle King. I don't know if there was a royal family associated with like a different animals, but you get the Eagle King. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this one. The Empress. Okay. That's all the queens in the deck. The Tower. So you were part of possibly a kingdom during a time when there was a really big shakeup, like really big shakeup, change of change of leadership. Ace of Pentacles. It had to do with money. It was all about money. Hmm. And you could have been in a relationship in which there was unrequited love. You may have been interested in somebody and you couldn't be with them for whatever reason. Um, it wasn't approved of, it wasn't looked upon. Okay, so it wasn't you know, approved. You know what I mean? That there was no, the people didn't approve of it. Your family, their family, that kind of thing. All right, so, all right, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely a wealthy family. King of Cups. All right, the Gatherer. The Air Master hitting the mark. Oh, you know what? And also, um, so this might be two different lifetimes. Also, there is a life in which you may have been a hunter because you have the Gatherer and the Arrow Master. So you could have been a hunter in a life. King of Swords. Okay. High Priestess and the Death card. Hmm. And you could have been someone who did I think like a old time doctor, like a doctor that went from house to house. I say that because you get um, King of Swords, the High Priestess, the Death card, health and healing, and the home. So I think you may have been like a traveling doctor. Well, it doesn't show traveling here, but you know, a doctor from back in the day that didn't work out of a hospital. You basically you worked out of your home, and you would always go to wherever somebody was sick. So okay, so part of a um, royal family, a hunter, and a doctor, it looks like. And you know what? That makes sense. Definitely the I'm not gonna go into specifics for personal reasons, but the royal family and the doctor part definitely hit home. The hunter, kinda, yeah, sort of. Could explain the ADD or AD and ADHD. All right, so let's do three cards Donna's Destiny, and then we'll go into Gemini because I don't know. This one might be a stinker. Maybe nobody wants to know what they were in a past life. I don't know. All right, let's see. Okay, they can't be trusted. And you know, the person that came right to your mind when I said that, they can't be trusted, it's that one. They can't be trusted. Um, have faith. What is it that you need to have faith in? Just curious. What is it you need to have faith in? Um, your own self-discipline. So something that you're working hard on, and you feel like you're not getting rewarded, have faith it's going to come in. And text them. So if there's somebody that you're wanting to hear from, maybe you need to make the first move, reach out to them, text them. All right, let's move on to Gemini. See, I remember if I change the banner first and then write the time down. 1350, we'll say 1350. Oh, this is going to be a long reading. I do not mean it to be a long reading, and unfortunately, it seems like it's going to be. So hopefully it's beneficial to people. All right, so, and I will, Gemini, I'm just putting away the cards from the Taurus portion. Okay. And then we're going to shuffle and do yours. And I'm going to do a quick shuffle because I've already shuffled pretty well. Let's see. All right. Just a quick one. Okay, they wanted to come out, so we'll use them. I was going to pull from the top, but okay. All right. That's cool. Look at the size of this deck. Look at this freaking deck. There's a lot of cards in here. All right. There's that. There's this. We're just going to pull from everywhere. see what's going on. At the end, I'll do the three cards Donna's Destiny, and then I'll go on to Cancer. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but sure, why not? Might help. That is a lot, dang. That is a lot of cards. Alright, so I'm not normally a jumper person. Alright, so male, female, okay. Orphan, medicine wheel, alright. What cards do we have? Just curiosity. Temperance, Two of Swords, the World card, Three of Pentacles, traveling to work together. Seven of Wands, standing up for your beliefs. Six of Wands, getting public recognition. Knight of Cups, the Cozy Witch. The Cozy Witch is that's supposed to be the that is supposed to be the Fool card. Interesting. All right, so let's see. Let's get rolling. Show the world the real you. Okay. Lessons and blessings. Engage higher reason. Okay, Emperor. Two of Pentacles. Look at this person. It's like this person is almost performing magic tricks. Look at this. So, I don't know. It almost hits on some kind of talent you may have. Medicine wheels here. Could it have something to do with... I don't know. I want to say, like not magic tricks, but like almost like performing miracles, like healing people, to the point where it almost seems like it's magic. Fire. So that kind of goes with that, like fire dancing. Answers. Okay. Scribe a writer. Speak your truth. You know, with the Emperor here and the speak your truth, answers, scribe or writer, you may have actually been somebody who I don't know, I almost get the feeling that I don't see the six. Well, actually, did we see this? We did. We saw the Six of Wands. So yeah, you could have been a very famous I don't want to say philosopher, maybe, but more like yeah, Six of Wands. Like you got a lot of attention for the things that you said, your beliefs and the things that you said. Okay, so be brave. Get the Sorcerer. Didn't Aries get... Yeah, Aries got that. So you, Gemini, could have also in a former life been a sorcerer, which I don't know how you feel about that, but it doesn't mean necessarily that you did anything evil or that you did black magic. It could have just been like you used magic back, like old style, like green magic back in the day to heal people because you get healthful eating. Um, yeah, and the moon, and that's all about intuition. So yeah, I think a lot of you all, you are a very influential speaker and writer, well known, um, and you also did healing with old, like what we now would consider old style medicine, which now they refer to like is like energy work or magic or whatever. But back then it was just it's how you healed people. Freedom. So I don't know if it was you or was it somebody else that you healed? Maybe. And the Emperor card is here. So you could have, as a healer, you could have healed a king or a ruler who was bedridden and kind of like in their bedroom. They were bedridden, so they were kind of like in their own jail, and their home was their jail. Didn't we have home here somewhere? I thought we did. But yeah, it's like their home was their jail. And you gave them freedom. So you healed them. All right, that's kind of cool. Um, Anything else before I go on to the three cards Donna's Destiny? The curse. What about the curse? Oh, did you actually do both sides of magic? Because that kind of makes me wonder. Vision. Didn't we just see that? Engage higher reason. I know I just saw something about vision. Oh, yeah. So, hmm. Yeah. And you had to defend your beliefs. That's interesting. So you had to defend your beliefs. All right, so six, or not six, three cards Donna's Destiny, and then we're going to do, why do I keep turning? Okay, I'll show you. Lots of sex. And that's supposed to be a tongue sticking out, not anything else. It kind of looks like. um, all right, so Gemini. Three cards done as Destiny. Dump them. You'll know who this is. The first person that popped in your head as soon as you heard me say it. They miss you. Could be the same person. And they have abandonment issues. Okay, so this was all your Destiny cards were all about somebody else. Some lover or ex-lover or whatever. All right, so let's go on to Cancer at what time is it? 21:25. All right, 21:25. Cancer. All right, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you um, believe in reincarnation and past lives and all that, then this is your reading. So let's see who you were in a past life. And I'm just going to put away the cards from the Gemini reading. I'm using both Oracle cards and Tarot cards. All right, so I'll do a good faith shuffle on each one of them. Maybe we'll get something new for you guys. Wouldn't that be awesome? All right, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm just doing a good faith shuffle because I've already shuffled the crap out of these cards. All right, so Cancer, who were you in a past life? Look at this. Okay, so for the regardless of what your gender is now, there is a past life in which you were a female, and it says warrior woman. I don't know if you can see this because there's so much glare on this camera. You probably can't see it, but it says warrior woman. Can I hold it back? Yeah, see, no matter what I do, it's so freaking bright. Dang. But yeah, so it says warrior woman. Maybe you could just see it if I put it this way, and you can enlarge it. um, yeah, playing music. I almost get the feel that like you would have been like this would have been a life in which it makes me think of definitely like ancient Britain or ancient Ireland when they would when they would go out and do battle and they'd come back and they were playing music when the people returned from conflict. Okay, so there was a karmic relationship that happened. What was the deal with that? Enchantment. Do I want to say that there's a possibility that they would have used some type of energy magic or energy work to reel you in? Possibly. There was also a I don't know if it's the same life, but there was a life in which you were Native American and you did like rain dances and stuff like that because you have the rainmaker here. Um, Flow of prosperity. So it would bring in whenever they do the rain dance, it would bring in like good fortune, um, good hunts, that kind of thing. And actually, that makes sense. The warrior woman, the fire prince, optimism. I just got confidence, optimism, aggression, confidence. Got that twice here. What else? Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Um, Okay, that doesn't connect to anything there. The Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Goes with the Queen of Swords, possibly. All right, what else? Hmm. Okay, so you did get the King of Cups twice. And that's a Scorpio card. I'm just going to point that out. I'm not really getting any kind of anything off of that. The warrior thing is more than anything. And then yeah, they're just the Native American life. Could have done fire dances. There's Rainmaker fire dance, fire prince here. So I definitely get a heavy Native American life. Whether it's the same or different, I don't know. It could be two different lives I'm picking up on. Do what you love. So I'm definitely picking up on two different lives because now this one, I just looked at play music and do what you love. Um, oh, hello. Hi, Nagar. Um, so there is a life also in which you were a musician. What the heck was that? Um, I will answer your personal question. And so there's a third life. Dang, Cancer, you're getting a lot of them. Um, so warrior, Native American, possibly the same one, musician, and then monk or nun. I did see something about being persecuted for your beliefs. Where did I see that? Yeah, right here. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So persecution for your beliefs. All right. So what is Nagar's question? All right. While you're putting your question together, I'm going to do 3 cards. Donna's Destiny. That's interesting. Oh, and I mentioned it before, but there was a karmic relationship in which possibly the person, either you or they, used energy work to reel in the other person. Um, yes, like love spells, that kind of thing. Somebody actually used that back in the day because you get karmic relationship and enchantment. So somebody used that to reel you in. All right, so what 3 cards? Donna's Destiny, and then we'll go into Leo. Success in career, update your beliefs. Your beliefs a little bit stagnant. Pay it forward. Okay, so these are the cards you get for your Donna's Destiny cards. So let's move on to Leo. This is kind of cool. Okay, wait, I'm gonna put this on the screen. Or I guess is it okay? Is it okay for me to put on the screen? Breaking up with my ex. Okay, I'm guessing that's a yes. So I'm gonna put it on the screen. Um, in case somebody else also understands what. Yes, dear. Okay, cool. I still have nightmare for breaking up my ex part. 14. Wonder has he forgiven me? Oh, you broke his heart. Despite he just married last year. How does he? So what does he think of you, or you know, what does he think when he thinks of you? Um, okay, we'll use this deck. All right, so let's just see. What does he think when he thinks of you? Could be good, it could be bad. Oh, okay. Actually, this person does have love for you. Look, you get up. It's an upright Knight of Cups. So it's like they. I mean, even though they're married now, so it would be wrong for them to offer you love, but this person loves you. That's when they think of you. That's what they think of. So that's kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to move on to Leo. Leo is at 2950, we'll say. It's taking a little bit longer than I meant to. Payman is his name. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Very welcome. All right, so that goes there. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you believe in reincarnation and past lives and are curious about yours, this is your reading. You're very, very welcome. All right, so let's. I'm putting away the cards from the Cancer portion of the reading. And okay, so good faith shuffle on this one. Leo, we're going to find out what your situation for Cancer. We picked up on, like, it seemed like there was about 4 different lives for Cancer, which is, that's kind of wild. And since I'm a Cancer, I didn't even think about that. Wait, what did we pick up on? Warrior. You know what? It's funny because in the Taurus reading, we got Hunter, and I said, that kind of resonates, you know. And then Warrior Woman and Native American. And my last name is Youngblood, so that's kind of funny. It's funny. It is funny because it does resonate in that respect. All right, so Leo, let's see what your situation is. All right, so Priestess. Okay. You know what? The glare is making it very difficult. I wonder if I can turn it down so you could see. Can I do it from the side? Can I? Can I? Oh, I can't reach it. I can't reach it. It's too far away. Damn it. Yeah, I can't reach that. All right. Well, anyway, this says Priestess right here where you can't see it because it's too freaking bright. Okay, so children. Were you like a priest at an orphanage? What's the deal? 4 Pentacles. You had to be whatever your situation. You were tight with the money, like you held on tight with the money. Justice card. You could have worked in a legal system in some way. That would. 8 of Cups. Did you walk away from that lifestyle? Wisdom, Ancient Ones. Okay. Listening. That also makes me think priest. So you could have been a priest. It says priestess, but yeah, you could have been a priest or a priestess where you would listen to people's confession. Um, could have worked at an orphanage, I want to say. Okay, why is magic here? Justice again. So you got the justice card and then this oracle card that says justice. So you may have worked in the justice. You know, there's so much glare. I can't even, you can't see it, but the word justice is here and here. But, yeah, I think you all probably worked in the justice system, and somehow, some way, I think worked with children, protected. Oh yeah, protected children. So you child protective services kind of thing, almost. But I think you walked away from that for some reason. Healing. Okay. The staff, healing the staff. So even though this has nothing to do with the staff at like the group of people that work at a place, I said walked away for some reason, and then I got healing the staff. So were they sick or something? Hold on a second. No, it was just a lot of arguing and bickering and disagreeing. So people couldn't get along there. Wherever you worked, they couldn't get along, so you walked away, so that this, because you didn't want to be a part of that, and it was, you know, to help heal the staff, the people that actually worked there. Interesting. The broom. I forget which one that is. Okay, that's their version of the death card. That's hilarious. Okay. Tidy up your life. 9 of Wands. All right. What else? Miracles and blessings. That makes me still think of, like, you know, being in like the priesthood or whatever. Take the lead. Oh, okay, that's a different one right there. Atlantis. Okay, all right. Take the lead, Atlantis. So I don't know why. Okay, we got take the lead. We got Atlantis, and we got you're a leader. So I don't know much about Atlantis. I'm just gonna say, um, maybe read up on it if you want, because it's fascinating. But it's a society that we don't really have much proof of, but it's it's alluded to in tons of different literature all over the world. So did it exist? It seems like it did, but it was something happened to it. So it was an ancient society from like way back. But you may have been a leader at Atlantis or in Atlantis, so that's kind of cool. Which Leo, the leader, that makes sense too. The drum, you get the drum. Practice makes perfect. Okay, um, you could have been a musician. You could have been a drummer. You get the drum and you get practice makes perfect, right? Like two in a row there. Um, do we have anything Native American before because I was going to say something about the ancient ones. So you could have been, I almost get drum circle vibes on that one, leading drum circles. Right. Child activist. That makes me think of Greta. What is her last name? Is it Thornburg? I forget what her name is. Um, are these two people a Taurus and Aries? Wait, Jorge, what two people? I walk to the beat of my heart. Okay. um, this I think her name is Thornburg, but Greta, and she's been in the news for like the last few years. Um, so I don't know, like in a past life, you could have been a child activist that has been written about or that you wrote. You did writings, but I feel like it was. Did people write about you? I think that almost makes me think Joan of Arc. So if you know who Joan of Arc was, then there's that. That's kind of cool. All right. So anything else before I do the chess queen, trust strategy, luminous warrior. You get leader, like leader and warrior, um, all over this. Three of Cups, the Star. Yeah, you were okay. So I don't know how many lives we're looking at here, but um, you were a leader. You were looked upon as somebody that had everybody's attention. They trusted you. Um, and I feel like you could have been a like an activist, but it says the star. The star card just makes me think you were in the public eye and like you were kind of the star, a star. All right, so there's that. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's go to Virgo at 38:45. Yeah, see, this is the key. Change the banner first, then write the time down. Because otherwise I'll forget to change the banner. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you believe in reincarnation and past lives, and you're curious about yours, because I believe in that. I very much believe in reincarnation. Um, and if you are curious about your past lives, this reading is for you. And I'm putting away Leo's cards right now. So bear with me, and I'm going to do a good faith shuffle, and we are going to find out who you were in a past life, and it's bringing up more than one life. So um, I'm just going to take it as it goes. Whatever comes out, that's what we're going to go. Talk about. All right. So all right. So good faith shuffle on this one. Good faith. Look at how many cards that I'm using in this particular deck. This is Protection. Okay, protection on the bottom. For some reason, I felt the need to look at that. So if you feel like you need protection, you have it. You are protected. All right. What else? Why am I looking at that Ulta card that's sitting there? Maybe I'm supposed to go get something. Some kind of treatment. All right. So Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who were you in a past life? Okay. I said this in the intro. I said there was a possibility that there's going to be some lives in which somebody never made it to um, adulthood. I mean, I don't know how to say that tenderly, but it happens, you know. So that's it's talking about like this particular, or at least this first one. It's talking about how you were a baby. So did you not make it into adulthood? Faith, okay. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Okay, so was there some kind of health issue? Hold your vision. Faith, hold your vision. Transportation. So were you in one life a baby that was sick and the mother or sister, whatever, had to have faith and hold that vision of whatever, of you getting better. So they had to send you, maybe by train, I don't know, somewhere else to get healed. Okay. Vision again. We're getting, and it's, so I'm seeing vision twice. Dude, you are messy. I'm talking to my cat. Dude, you're messy. You're messy. He's knocking stuff down. So I got dream the world into being, and I got mystical shaman, and then I saw vision again. So I don't know. Healthful eating, the beloved. It's giving me vibes of like a baby that had some kind of health issue, um, and very, very loved, obviously, and sent by transportation someplace else to be healed. Um, Something about the diet, food, I don't know. Be brave. Okay, so the parents and the child are to be brave. Native American. Interesting. Okay. Let's pull some. And it was very public. It was a very public situation, even though maybe the family wanted to keep it private. So Six of Wands, Hermit card, Six of Cups. Yeah, that's all about children, the past, memories, going down memory lane. I'm just curious what happened here. Engage higher reason, spirituality, and religion. I think there was a lot of praying on this situation. So, but speak your truth. What does it's not saying? Vows. Um, show the world were you. Leaving or travel. Okay. Oh, so the family did not have a lot of money. So maybe the food at the time, the in this particular incarnation, you were a baby, and the family that you were born in did not have a lot of money. Therefore, the food that you had was not like, it was lacking in nutrients and stuff like that. And so the baby got sick. Um, the mom and sister, whoever, had to send you by, I don't know, train or wherever, but had to use transportation to send you to someplace else for you to be healed. Interesting. Um, Now we get Egypt and the smoky mirror and celebration. Didn't I just see something about celebration? I did. I know I did. What did I see? It doesn't matter. But yeah, so Egypt somehow either plays a part into this. or that's a different incarnation. Optimism, knighthood. Okay, that's interesting. So Egypt and knighthood. So were you in the knighthood in Egypt? Communication is key. High priest or priestess. Oh yeah. Um, way back in the day in Egypt, they like their you know I, like their religious leaders were also the soldiers, the protectors. That's interesting. Cups, four wands, doing things your own way. And you may have rejected some type of job like that in favor of your home and financial stability. So it may not have come with a lot of money. I don't know, somehow, some way, rejecting it and just focusing on staying at home and your own stability ends up it brought you whatever this was. It brought you a lot of stability. The King of Pentacles, so that's a lot of stability. So you actually had an opportunity, I think, to be like a knight or in Egypt, whatever the position was called, where they were like a priest, but they were also, I don't know what they were called. There was, and I know there's a name. I'm picturing it from a famous movie, but basically someone who is like the religious leader and like a soldier at the same time. Rejected that. It came with a lot of benefits, but not financial ones. Um, so you rejected it in favor of home, family roots, and stability, and you ended up. I don't know if you ended up having a business or what, but it ended up paying off really well for you. So you were like, yeah, no, I don't want that, which could have maybe been a slap in the face to other people in positions of power, but it worked out for you financially. So there's that. Um, do we want to do anything else, or just do the three cards Donna's Destiny and go on to Libra? Do we want to look at anything else? Soul retrieval, speak up, Asia. Oh, that's kind of cool. So in Asia, clear vision. Soul retrieval, speak up, clear vision, Asia. So there was a obviously in ancient Asia, um, but I don't know if it's like India or China, Mongolia. I don't know. Um, but you were like a seer, like a, I don't know how else to explain it, but um, you would look through the, you were intuitive, if that makes sense. Um, Using your intuition. What do they call it? Like today, people were like, oh yeah. So back then, you would have been what today they refer to as a psychic. I always forget that because to me that word is so hokey that I don't even think about it. Um, all right, so but you used your intuition. And did soul retrieval. That's interesting. All right, so let's three cards done as destiny, and then we'll do Libra and then yeah. I'm getting a little bit burned out because I did my benefits job today, came home, took care of the animals, and now apparently this reading is a little bit longer than I expected it to be. Argument. Okay, so Virgo, is there an argument that you are going to have or you've already had with somebody that's kind of in your mind? Have faith. You may have just had an argument with somebody. Have faith. They are thinking about you. Possibly the person you already had an argument with or somebody you're about to. All right, so there's that. All right, so I'm going to put all these away in a second, but all right, so let's change the banner so I don't forget. By the way, I keep forgetting to say, if it resonates, feel free to hit like, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements. I keep forgetting to say that. I should have said that in all these, but whatever. All right, so Virgo. Let's move on to Libra at 5010. Wow, that was a long one. All right, so I will remember to say it this time. Okay, so Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you believe in reincarnation of past lives and you're curious about yours, this is your reading. It's not necessarily a love reading, although I will answer love questions. Here, I'm going to go to the comments. I will answer love questions during the live stream. And here, I got to put away the cards from the Virgo portion of it. If it resonates, feel free to hit like, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements. How would you know if it resonates? I don't freaking know, but I know for me, like the Taurus one did, and the Cancer one did. It did make sense to me. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. Wasn't sure. All right, so bear with me 1 second, Libra. Heck, no, oops, that goes over here. All right, putting away. Damn, I pulled a lot of cards for Virgo. Dag nabbit. All right, look at all them. That's a lot of cards. Okay, so Libra. We'll do a good faith shuffle on this one. A good faith shuffle on this one. That's because I've already shuffled the hooey out of everything. The small deck. This is actually a small deck, believe it or not. Because I say that because look at this. Look at this mama. Look at this big mama. Good Lord. All right, so there's a lot of stuff in this one. All right, so Libra, who were you in a past life? Let's take a look. Wisdom, okay. You were somebody who was very wise. Freedom, okay. Right. Were you a writer? Support. Atlantis. Oh, who was the other one that got that? I don't remember who got it, but somebody got Atlantis, and I just was like, oh, it might have been Leo, maybe? I don't remember. Because this is a what do you want to say, society? Supposedly, there was a society way back. Because it's alluded to in tons of different writings all over the world. But other than that, there's no real like proof of it. So I don't really know what happened with that. Power, okay. Priestess. Begin to explore. All right, let's pull some tarot cards. 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself. 6 of Cups, reminiscing the past. 8 of Cups, walking away. So you could have walked away from something. Passion. Miracles and blessings. Magic. Come on. That gives Native American vibes, actually. I see priestess, passion, magic, retreat. All things that make me think of like when people do like a sweat lodge. It's like a retreat, and you heal. What in the heck? Come on now. That's if you hear that noise, that's baby making as much noise as he can. The staff. Okay, I'm just gonna put this out here because I don't know who needs to see this, but address your addictions. But is this? Oh. So in the past, you actually, I guess it was your job. You were like a healer. This gives serious Native American vibes. Retreat to address people's addictions. So to heal them from any type of addiction they had. That's kind of cool. energy. Look and see confirmation. Now you probably can't see it because there's so much glare, but if you could see clearly, it says energy healing right here. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, you were an energy healer, Native American energy healer. That is so freaking cool. But why is Eight of Cups there? What'd you walk away from? The map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. Yeah, yeah. Begin to explore. Farm. Oh, so you may have walked away from a family business, like a farm or something, to do your own thing. Okay. The Diamond Dreamer, Material Wealth. Okay, so I automatically thought of this is the second time I've thought of it too. But I automatically thought of the gold rush, the California gold rush, looking for gold. Um, or going to like diamond mines and trying to like mine for diamonds to get, to like find your treasure, I guess is the best way to put it. But the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity, the map maker of destiny. So I'm just thinking like some of you all may have left home where like there was, the family business was like farming or whatever, and you're like, I'm not doing this. This is boring. This isn't for me. And so you went to be to try and do some exploring, looking and just trying to see what else is out there, but looking to make it big in some way. All right, so what else? Non-judgment, reflection, Earthkeeper, that makes no sense. Number 18 might, and I'm 44. Numbers 18 and 44 might be significant to somebody. Um, okay, so there's a lot of feminine energy here, right here. The Lady, the Mirror, and the Wise Woman of Wonderland. Okay. And then you got Greco-Roman. So, um, Greek Roman, that's definitely a long time ago. So Greco-Roman times. Stand still. What else? Follow your heart. I keep getting follow your heart and follow your dreams. Um, Swan Queen. More feminine energy here. And you know what? There could have been a family business in which horses were involved. It was like there was a lot of, because I see a horse here and a horse here, and my eyes were drawn to that. So maybe something to do with horses. I don't think it was horse racing. I don't think that. I mean, it could have been, but walked away from a family business having to do with something to do with horses. Um, and now you have Celtic. So is this a new one? Is the Celtic one a new one? Okay, so in Ireland, you were married. Okay. I don't know if you can see this. It says Celtic and then spouse. So married, traveled. You left Ireland, seeking answers. Vision quest. What? The council. So this speaks of a life in which you were from Ireland, you were married, and you traveled. The two, I guess the two, you or the two of you left Ireland, left home, um, to follow your dreams, whatever they were. Retreat. Hmm. And the number 31 might be significant. So did it not turn out, was there hardship? Because it may not have turned out quite the way you expected, because I get retreat and the lower world. That makes me think that it kind of took a turn where things weren't so great. Um, divine guidance. So you were seeking, yeah, meditate. So you were seeking guidance from God or the universe or the drum. Express your joy. Okay, Empress. Two of Swords, indecision, didn't know which way to go. Look at this. Couldn't decide which way to go. Like to go back, to go someplace else. Three of Cups. It ended up working out. It did end up working out. I think I get this feeling like whatever life that was, it ended up working out as you got older. Um, but when you were younger, there was a lot of hardship. Um, and you had to walk away from something. All right. So, I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Do I want to do one more? Luminous Warrior. I'm just going to keep pulling cards. Career. Oh, okay. So let's talk about career. You get Luminous Warrior and career. What else? The Ancient Ones. Truth. Angelic Help. What else? Male, female. Lessons and blessings. Father, husband, brother, son. I don't know. Now it's just getting all weird. Okay, I don't know. It went into career, but then it starts talking about like male, female, lessons and blessings, um, truth, the Eagle King, big picture, angelic help, father, husband, trees, the air master hitting the mark, detention, detachment. I don't freaking know. That's kind of a mess. Do the cards make it any clearer? Eight of Wands, fast movement in different directions, traveling, lots of traveling, um, and protecting what you have while traveling. Hmm. I don't know. That makes me think that you were traveling in a situation in which it wasn't like high society. All right, so I don't know if that makes any sense at all. I don't know. Whatever. All right, so let's move on to Scorpio. And Scorpio is, oh, I didn't do the three cards Donna's Destiny. Wait, go back. Back, Libra. Hold on. Three cards Donna's Destiny. And then Scorpio. That's going to be confusing for anybody who's watching that. All right, so three cards. People are gossiping about you, Libra. Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. Diet. Watch your diet. Don't want to diet if you need to. So whoever, you'll know as soon as I say this, the person whose face pops up in your head is the person. They are afraid of getting hurt again. You know who it is. All right, so Libra, there's that. All right, so now we go into Scorpio at 1 hour. Jeez, this is going to be a long reading, and I did not mean for it to be 1:02:40. Okay. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you believe in reincarnation and past lives and are curious about yours, this is your reading. It's not a traditional love reading. I will answer during the live stream questions about, your love life if you want. If you want. And if it resonates, feel free to hit like, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And, oh, and I forgot to mention, there's limited availability, like very limited availability, for personal readings. Contact info is in my About Me section on my YouTube channel. So let's do this. I'm going to put away all these. Scorpio, bear with me. I got a lot of cards to put away because I just kept pulling for Libra just to see what was going on. And it ended up being a lot of freaking cards. So I probably should not pull as many because I was just trying to milk it for whatever I could get out of it. And yeah, we got a lot of good stories. I mean, there was a lot of interesting stuff going on. There's that. All right. Good Lord. Yeah, I pulled a lot of cards. Holy crap. And I probably should shuffle these two decks really, really well because of that, so that you get a fair shake. Right? Right? All right, so, oops. Now throwing cards. What? Oh, radar. Okay, radar is telling me that, and we're not talking about the character from MASH, but radar is telling me that that it's gonna rain in the next few minutes. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, so Scorpio. I'm gonna actually shuffle these fairly well before I do your reading. And this one too. Look how many freaking cards are in this thing. It's a lot. It is a lot of cards. Holy Hannah. I was unsure about this. Like, I was excited to do this reading. I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. But I also know that sometimes when something seems really fun to me, it's a buzzkill to other people. So I wasn't sure how this was going to be received. I just wasn't sure. But it's fun. I like it. And then we'll do a good faith shuffle on this one. And this one. And this one. And then I'll do 3 cards Donna's Destiny at the end. All right, so let's see. Scorpio, who were you in a past life? First of all, what is on this card? Oh, it's bent. All right, well, there's that. Biblical. Okay, so it has something. So were you a character in the Holy Bible? It says biblical. Communal living. Okay. Be brave. Work your magic. Okay. Ooh. Easy now. Easy now. So I'm gonna say this. I'm Christian, but I'm very accepting of all faiths and even people who are completely either agnostic, where they don't choose any one particular faith, but they believe in a higher power. And then I'm also accepting of people who are atheists. It's your life, not mine. It's your life. I am not your boss. So, with that said, it's kind of become obvious to me that a lot of Christians don't know what the Bible says. I know this because I've been out of curiosity and, been reading it since I was a kid because just to see what was in it. Not because, I had to for, Sunday school or anything like that. And I'm shocked and amazed when I run things past people and they don't know that it's in the Bible. And it's like, wait a minute. Like, there's the character Joseph. He read tea leaves. He had a reading cup. It's in the Bible. But a lot of people are like, no. I'm like, yeah, read your Bible. Or don't. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, that's kind of wild. So the reason I say this is because you get work your magic and then you get the death card. And the first thing that popped into my head was death magic. And I'm like, ooh, and this is in the Bible. I'm like, okay, were you a famous sorcerer? I do know of one. Okay, so there's King Solomon, um, who used, who did things. We'll just not go there right now. Do I really want to go there? I mean, this is YouTube. I don't want to get in trouble. Um, but read up on King Solomon, like really read up on him, and you'll be shocked and amazed if you did not know the things that I'm thinking of right now that I don't really want to talk about because I want to get in trouble. So sleep. The Indian cross. Orphan. Okay. You could have been. I mean, could you have been a famous? Is this a different? Okay, so is this a different incarnation or is this the same one? Is this the same incarnation, like the biblical one? Yes. And it shows the Nine of Pentacles. So you could have been a now famous orphan that was in the Bible. I don't know. I should know. I should know, but I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I'm going to Google that probably. I don't know why sleep is here. Work your magic, death, sleep. Ooh. Uh, okay, so commitment. So somebody made a commitment to an orphan. Fire. What do we have? Six of Swords. Oh. Um, putting like a this makes me think of like putting a baby in a basket and sending it down the river to be safe. Because Six of Swords, look, in a boat, which is like in a basket over, but for safe travel. It says commitment, fire, Six of Swords. That makes me think to avoid like drama. This okay. So the word, you see fire here, and then you see like what looks like fire all around this boat, right? So it makes me think of a war, some kind of war, and so and maybe there was a baby or an orphan that was yeah. Because look at this. I even see a basket in this. I don't know if you can see it, but and then you have the dove, the peace dove. Okay, so you were a famous orphan that was saved. Somebody made a commitment to save you, um, and I guess to send you away for safekeeping. Oh man, that's wild. Okay, so music, monk or nun. So wait, did this orphan become a monk or nun as they grow older? Did they become? No. Okay. All right. All right. Unless that was the okay, so maybe a monk or nun made a commitment to protect this baby. That's weird. Well, not weird, but um yeah. I feel weird doing this because I've never done a past life tarot reading for before, or oracle reading. Yoga, healthful eating yoga. Okay, so I think I feel like this is a different. Okay, this is a different incarnation here. Healthful eating yoga. It's making me think India. It's giving me India vibes. Um, optimism. Galactic. Jesus. Um, this is talking about a incarnation that's not from this particular planet. Like this is elsewhere. That's elsewhere. Um, Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, options in love. Hmm. I can't show that card because it shows part of the person's breasts, and that one too. Actually, both of them too. um, okay, that speaks of a relationship like someplace else outside of Earth. There was a relationship, lots of options, love, relationship resulted in pregnancy. And yeah, it talks about love life. It's talking about like so you have this is wild. So you have a incarnation that was outside of Earth, somewhere else. It says galactic, and it's talking about your love life, in which there was a child produced. Ace of Wands. It could have been, well, obviously, Ace of Wands is like the sex card, but so wait, okay, that makes me think of the kind of stuff that happens here on Earth. Um, so there was a relationship someplace, I don't know, or some galactic relationship, someplace outside of Earth. There was a relationship, there was love, there was sex, a child was produced, then somebody ignored somebody and there was an argument and stressed out. So someone got rejected. What the heck? The seer. The seer, hold your vision. Interesting. Look at this. The seer, and it says hold your vision. So you would have been in this, I guess it's in this incarnation, if it's talking about the same one. Um, I almost want to say a well-known, so I'm going to say it, a well-known seer. Hmm. Mother, be of service. That makes me think Mother Teresa. Mother, be of service. Okay, so were you like, regardless of your gender now, but were you like a almost like a Mother Teresa type person? The child. Okay. The horse king. I don't know. That makes no sense. Um, did walk to the beat your own drum. Ten of swords. The deck. Uh, okay, so doing things your own way, being different in a particular. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Damn. Wait, is this talking about Mother Teresa? Regardless of your gender now. Is this talking about Mother Teresa? I say this because you get mother, be of service, the psychonaut, which has to do with walking to the beat of your own drum, doing something completely like different than what everybody else is doing. You get 10 of Swords. That's like something ending, and King of Pentacles. And the story of Mother Teresa is that basically she gave up all of her, like her wealth and her worldly things, to be of service. So it was the end of the King of Pentacles type life for her. Wow, that's kind of wild. Okay. I don't know if that's resonated at all. If it has, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. 3 cards, Donna's Destiny. I'm gonna have a heck of a time putting away all these. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, hit the like button if it resonates, or if you enjoy this. So this, you'll know exactly who this is. As soon as I read this, you'll know the face that pops into your head. It's that person. They like to have their cake and eat it too. You know who this is. And then flirt more. Apparently, you don't flirt that much. You wait for other people to come to you, I guess. All right, Scorpio. We're going to go on to Sagittarius at 1:16:15. Dang, I'm dragging this crap out, man. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you believe in reincarnation and past lives and are curious about yours, this is your reading. It's going to take me a second to put away all the cards from the Scorpio portion, so bear with me. If it resonates, if you like it, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There's playlists for all the signs. Limited availability and very limited. For personal readings, contact info is in my About Me section on my YouTube channel. And what else? I don't know. I got a lot of cards here. A lot of cards. Okay, I'm going to do a good faith shuffle. I don't want this to take all night. And this is me getting carried away. When I do something and I enjoy it, I get a little carried away. I go a little too far. I take it too far. And this is me taking it too far because we're already at like 1:16 and just now getting to Sagittarius. Wow. So, well, then again, what was it yesterday? No, it was the day before. The reading, not yesterday, but the day before was super long. It was like 2 hours, I think. Just about. So let's see. Sagittarius, and that's my moon sign. So I love Sag people. Let's see. What is going on? Who were you in a past life? I'm just gonna split this deck because I don't feel like doing all the shuffling on these two, or these three rather. So we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do that. All right, freshen it up. All right, so let's see. We have the same thing. You saw me shuffle, right? I'm gonna shuffle a little bit better just in case, but biblical, just like Scorpio got biblical. So you're in the Bible, it looks like, or biblical times. We'll find out, but you may be in the actual Holy Bible that the Christians follow. Interesting. Wisdom. Same card, same place. So if you're on the cusp between Scorpio and Sag, this is you, because you saw me shuffle. Psychic abilities. Okay, so are you an intuitive that was in the Bible? Ideas and inspiration. Atlantis? What? Celtic. You got a lot of stuff going on. Body care. What's that all about? The Desert Prince. Okay. Biblical, Desert Prince. The Witness. The Hunter. The number 64 might be significant to somebody. And the Horse King. Okay. Was it Cain and Abel? I think that's the names. Um, there was a situation, and it's in the Bible, apparently. Somebody promised to do something. It was in the deserts. If somebody promised to do something for someone or protect them or something, they made a false promise. Um, I can't right now. Recording. Um, it has something to do with somebody being a hunter. Somebody witnessed something. Um, I want to see more. I gotta see more because safe travel. Okay. Why is the arts here? Um, phobias. Okay, that makes no sense. Wait, animals. Somebody has a phobia about animals too. There's some type of phobia about animals, and it's something that their entire like their whole family. It has something to do with the whole family. Yeah, that makes no sense. That's weird because the first thing that came to my mind is when I saw Sweat Lodge, I thought, okay, and then I saw the arts and I thought, drum circle. Well, people use drums. What are drums made out of? Animal skins. So somebody could have like this is a family belief about not like not going near, not touching or doing having anything to do with those types of drums because there's mites attached to the animal skins or something like that. Something weird like that because you have animals here too. And that's what popped into my head. And I see all these birds on this and it makes me think of mites as soon as I see that. So that's kind of funny. And then you know what? My family, there were all kinds of beliefs about things that when I got older, I'm like, well, that was kind of dumb. But it would be when we were kids, that was like a belief that somebody had about something. I can't think of one right now. I thought of one, but it's like super, like, it is not appropriate. So we're not even going to go there. But there was just a lot of inaccurate beliefs way back in the day that as time goes on, people realize, oh, okay, that's not really anything to be concerned about. But I feel like that's something here. All right, so shine your light, unrequited love. Um, in one of your lives, you could have been somebody who, whether you were a musician or singer or painter or I don't know, some an artist in some way. Um, and you got a lot of attention. Like I don't know if I want to say you were wildly successful, but you were definitely in, in the public eye. Way to go, Joey. I'm just gonna leave whatever. Why you gotta be such a? Oh, they were fighting. Okay, so my kitty cats were fighting. I'm sorry, Jojo. I yelled at you. Um, but you definitely were in the public eye, so you were a performer. But you were. I don't know if. I think you were in love with somebody and they did not love you back. Maybe they just wanted. They were just attracted to your fame. Does that make sense? um. Okay. Do I want to keep going? How far? Wait. I don't want to spend all night on this reading. Um. Yeah, we're already at 8 minutes. So okay, the Gatherer, Faith, Ringmaster. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Discernment, clear vision, details, Egypt. Wait. Uh, That gives me seer vibes. So in Egypt, you could have been a seer, a person like an intuitive. Um, and you would, I don't, were you interpreting dreams? You might have been a dream interpreter. All right, so let's do three cards. Donna's Destiny. I don't know if that's has resonated at all, but um, you were known for your psychic abilities back in the day, and I think you had to have been in like somewhere in the Holy Bible for your psychic abilities, being very wise. Okay, so three cards, and then we're going to go into Capricorn. Time for a new start. Get a reading. I've been tempted to get a reading for myself because you can't read yourself. um, they regret hurting you. Well, I mean, I already know who this is for me. Well, you shouldn't have done it. That's messed up. All right, so who? Okay, we're doing Cap next. Where's the freaking? There it is. There's the cursor. There's the cursed cursor. All right, I'm just kidding. 1:26:15. All right. So, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you believe in reincarnation and past lives and are curious about yours, this is your reading. Um, if it resonates, feel free to hit hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements. And bear with me while I put away the cards from. You know, I just realized I didn't pull any tarot cards for the Sagittarius one. I did all Oracle cards. That's kind of funny because I have 3 decks here ready to go. All right, so that's kind of funny. Well, I guess I didn't need to. All right, I am going to shuffle the crap out of these Oracle decks though because I want to make sure it's fresh for you all. All right, so we're more likely than not going to hit on more than just one lifetime. It's going to be at least 2 or 3. I think several. The further I go along, the more stuff pops out. So there's that, which is why I have a hard time stopping. I keep going, and then I have a crap ton of cards to put away. All right, so shall we get off that? Shall we get off that? Shall we get off that? Get off it. Get off it. Don't look at me like that. Get off it. Get off it. Behave. Behave. Psst, psst. He's looking at me all confused, like, what? Dude, you know not to do that. Your old ass knows better. Do you want me to show you to the people? He's old. He's so old. He's old. He's grumpy. And he's looking at me confused. Like, what did I do? You know. All right, Capricorn. Flow of prosperity. Okay. So were you wealthy, spiritual growth? Warrior woman. Okay. The Ice Queen. So this is definitely given feminine vibes. Regardless of your gender now, this is given feminine vibes that we're talking about. Warrior Queen, or yeah, the Warrior Woman and Ice Queen. So somebody was very tough. Karmic relationship. What's this all about? Confidence is your key to success. Beauty way. The Metal King. Interesting. Ice Queen and Metal King. Oh. Dude, I know there's going to be a Capricorn that's going to get mad at me, but just remember, there are lives where you are a good person, and there's lives where you're not such a good person. Here, you're kind of giving off narcissistic vibes on this one. Somebody who's kind of a warrior, but they're used to getting their way. Um, Maybe because they're attractive, or they were attractive. So somebody who was like a warrior, but it says woman, so it's given female vibes, um, but a little bit on the narcissistic side, because they were very attractive. So then we have Metal King here, discipline, armor, boundary. So let's see here, the Time Master. Okay, Altar Priestess. Man, there's a lot of stuff coming out. What the heck? The council. Were you a part of so it's actually it's given off two different or incarnations here. This one is somebody who's like a warrior, but is kind of full of themselves. I guess it makes sense that when you're in a position of power and you get a lot of attention and you're attractive, it can sometimes go to your head. So that makes sense. Um, so maybe not, but it says entitlement. So there's that. So used to getting your way. And then over here we have the council, the altar priestess, the time master. So part of a almost like think of a group of almost like monks or somebody, but like a council of people who make decisions. Oh, that gives coven vibes. Wait a minute. This gives coven vibes. So like a witch's coven. The altar priestess, preparation prayer, sacred ritual, and the council. That makes me think coven. So you might have been well, I don't know how you feel about it, but you may have been a male or female, but it gives it well, it doesn't really say. It doesn't really it says the metal king, so and then altar priestess, so it could have been either male or female. Um but someone who did energy work. Ooh. So were you okay, it says persecution and inquisition. Back in the day, um there was the like the what was it called? I can't even think about it right now. But where witches were people who were accused of being witches and they were drowned to test to see if they would hey Doris, how's it going? Maybe you can remember what I'm talking about. What is it that I'm thinking of? Back in the day, and it was in New England, they persecuted anybody that they believed to be a witch, and they put them on trial, the witch trials of where? But you could have been accused either a witch or accused. I think maybe actually been a witch, but um, practicing Wicca and was persecuted for it. The Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. So yeah, that makes me think you got food and hunger, and then it caused hardship. So you could have been ostracized and it caused hardship. Medicine woman or man. I just got that. Right. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Didn't I get it? Did I not get it? Am I thinking of okay, maybe I'm thinking of the Scorpio reading. Um medicine woman or man, but like that gives healer vibes. Um this would be an incarnation in which you would have been a Native American, and you would have gone through a time when food was scarce, and I don't know, like was that during the time when the new Americans killed off the buffalo. The government, the United States government, killed off tons and tons of buffalo to try to starve out the Native Americans. That's his history. History is yeah, that's awful. Okay, so the Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift, wild woman. So you would have been okay. So is this a different incarnation? And this is a female for sure. It is a different incarnation. And it despair. So this is a incarnation in which it was a female who just chose to be unconventional. What the hell am I? Joey, what are you doing? Do you see this? Do you see this? What are you doing, bud? Um, I sat here behind me squeaking, and he's like trying to stand on this stand that's not, it's wobbly, and he's old, so he's like, what the crap, looking all scared and what are you doing, buddy? But yeah, that incarnation, um, choosing to throw convention out the window and just do whatever you want, but it ends up causing hardship. Hmm. Okay. Is there anything else that we want to? Many paths. So this is what's this telling me is you've had a lot of incarnations. Whatever Capricorn is watching right now, you've had a lot. It says many paths, and I'm getting that because it seems like a different one keeps popping up, another one and another one, and it doesn't really go deep into each one. It's kind of letting you know that there was a lot. So does that mean that you're an old soul? A lot of people like to call themselves an old soul because it's kind of like ego massaging. They're like, "Oh, look at me, I'm an old soul." It's like, dude, just calm your tits. Like a lot of people like to think they are, but um, okay. So enchantment, soul retrieval. I got that this together last time. Do what you love. Um, biblical. Okay, so you have an incarnation that's in the Holy Bible that the Christians follow. Um, you know what? Okay, so soul retrieval. So, what is it called? Exorcism. Okay, so you have an incarnation that is in the Holy Bible in which you were involved in an exorcism. Yup. Enchantment, soul retrieval, biblical. Do what you love. Yup. All right, so let's pull a couple of. Okay, that's fate. You get the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Um, that just makes me think fate. All right, so yeah. All right, so let's do three cards, Donna's Destiny, and then I'm going to do Aquarius. I don't know if this has resonated at all or you found this interesting. Feel free to hit like, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. All right, so don't waste your time. Don't wait. What? Don't waste your time hitting like. Come on now. Don't waste your time. I don't. You'll know what that refers to. Stop wasting money. Ooh. And new clothes. Okay. But it says stop wasting money. Then it says new clothes. I feel like my deck has been drinking. All right. So, all right. So let's move on to. Okay, Doris. Okay? So you know what I'm talking about. Oh, the Salem witch trials. That's what they were called. The Salem witch trials. Yes. So if Capricorns are still watching this, that is what I was talking about. Persecution and inquisition. It was like you were somehow involved. You were persecuted during the Salem witch trials, but I don't think you were killed. But it caused you hardship. Okay. Man, that was hard. Salem witch trials. Wow, that's wild. Um, yeah, you just don't know what's going to come out, huh? So Aquarius is at 139. We'll just say 139. 139.00. So it doesn't. If I do, it doesn't put the 00, then it'll like when you click on it, it'll take you to a minute 39. All right. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you believe in and are interested in reincarnation and past lives, this is your reading. Um, let's see who you were, and you just don't know where it's going to go. So, and bear with me while I put away the cards from the Capricorn reading. If you okay, yeah, I gotta say this. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But this has actually turned out to be pretty fascinating. And I thought he would be. I like past life stuff. It's fun. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna shuffle these pretty good because I've used quite a bit of them. And let's see here. Shuffle these. I'm looking down. I see the banners that I have made. Um, what you need to know. Be right back. The pets are freaking out. And what's the one beneath that one? Get ready to flip out. That's I forgot I made that one. That's in case I should have used that earlier. That's in case I'm about to say something that I think is gonna like cause somebody to want to like break their phone or throw their phone in the ocean or whatever, um, or their iPad or their laptop or whatever they're watching it on. All right, so let's see for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who were you in a past life? I'm shuffling these tarot decks. Should I start with tarot? I mean, for Aquarius, we got to be different, right? Should I start with tarot first just to get an idea? Because I've been doing the oracle cards. I feel like I should. All right, so in fact, we'll start with that one. Okay, so there's an incarnation in which you were, ooh, okay, so you had a loss of, wow, okay, so you had a riches to rags story, like a fall from grace financially. Um, okay. What was that? Um, free yourself. Is it because the stability that you had also was like kind of like a prison? In order to keep that and keep that lifestyle, you couldn't really have any freedom because free yourself came out right after that. It says it's time to take back control of your life. Address your addictions. Okay, I don't know who needs to see this. Is there an Aquarius that has addictions that need to address? But when I delved further into that earlier, you might want to call on your angels to help. Um, I found that the person was a healer that helped people overcome addictions. Completion, support, finances, wars, and battles. Oh, oh, okay. So this makes more sense. Okay, so Aquarius, regardless of gender, I like hearing it. It gives me more insight and knowledge. Um, okay, cool. Um, this makes a lot more sense. So, regardless of your gender, now, in the past, you were in a, I don't know if you were a soldier or like a general or I don't flipping know, but you were involved in a war. And at the time, and this makes me think of like America's independence because in order for like the United States to gain its independence, a lot of really wealthy people had to put their lives and their fortunes on the line, and they lost because the war and the battle. They lost a lot of money. They Ten of Swords. They went down to Page of Pentacles. Um, they were managed. Well, some of them managed to flee with their life, but a lot of them even lost their lives. They lost their homes, their plantations, their families, their life, everything. They gave everything up for freedom, for the countries to have freedom, which is interesting because right now they're probably rolling in their graves because in our country it's like our citizens don't they're taking their freedom for granted, and it's our freedoms are getting flushed down the toilet, but that's a whole different discussion. um yeah, dang. Okay, all right, so why is passion here? Passion, integrity, and compromise. Okay, does this speak of a before I say that, okay, Native American. Okay, so I got passion, then mother, wife, sister, daughter, then wise woman of Wonderland, integrity, compromise. Okay, so we're getting the picture, right? Then we get Lady of the Mirror, reflection, non-judgment, Native American, vows. Okay, so did somebody live a life in which um I don't know. Would you okay, so if it was you and you well, it's gotta be your past life, but um it looks like a situation in which a woman who was not Native American, but ended up marrying someone who was, um, took vows and made a compromise because I guess because they're cult. So it would have been like a almost I'm almost thinking like British somebody from the old like we're talking early days of the United States. Um, a Native American male found himself very much in love with or passionate about um, a woman not Native American, um, but ended up marrying her. She made a compromise, so that would have been you. You would have been, regardless of your gender now, you were a female then, and you married into that lifestyle. You made that compromise, um, and there was non-judgment from their community. They didn't judge. Interesting. Okay. Um, the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity. Okay. Asia. Okay, so now we're in Asia. It's the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity, the map maker of destiny. So is this like treasure hunting? Almost. It gives me treasure hunting vibes. Spirituality and religion. Okay, so wait. Material wealth, true prosperity. True prosperity. Like spiritual wealth. Okay. Authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. Okay, okay. So music. Leaving or travel. So there was a life in which you traveled to Asia. Um, for spiritual. Was it like a mission? Were you like a missionary? The beloved. I feel like that's a yes. So okay, so in one of your incarnations, you were a missionary and you traveled to Asia um for spiritual wealth. I don't know how music played into it unless you played an instrument or what, like that was part of what you did. But so you might have been a musician, but a missionary also. And why is sleep here? The drum, commitment. Hold on a second. Be brave. Taming the wind. What? Hold on. Hmm. Did you evade? Okay, so sleep, the drum, commitment, imprisonment or slavery. Be brave. Taming the wind, optimism, the moon. Show the world review, five swords, four pentacles, and knight of swords. I feel like there was an incarnation which you kind of got into some trouble, and you ran. You just ran from the law. I don't know where this was. I don't know how sleep figures into this though. I don't. You get sleep, the drum, commitment. Yeah, I don't know how that makes that's not really making sense. But yeah, you ran from the law in that one. Um, What did you do? I'm just curious. I'm going to ask the tarot that one. So, what did you do? If you ran from the law, what did you do? What happened? I'm so curious. Um, were you? Oh, I don't know. Is that no? Wait a minute. Before I say that, um, you might have caused somebody, and I don't know if it was somebody really wealthy or who. I don't know, but you may have caused somebody, financial hardship and got in trouble for that. You caused that because you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Sun in reverse, and then the Five of Pentacles upright. I was like, "What'd you do?" So you might have. I don't know how. I didn't get like stealing vibes or anything like that, but it makes me think of that guy that got all of the tons and tons of wealthy people to invest. Bernie Madoff. Yeah, there you go. Tons of people to invest their money. Of course, he did make off with it, so there's that. But and I just dropped cards, and I'm okay. It's the Native American card. I'll pick it up later. Um. So yeah, you could have caused somebody to lose their fortune, and they got mad, and they went after you, and you ran from the law. You're like, I'm not getting locked up. That ain't happening. All right, so that's interesting. So, let's do 3 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the Pisces, and then I'll do a collective at the end. If this resonates, if you like it, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. Make the call. They want to lock you down. So you'll know who this is. Somebody wants to lock you down. You know who it is. You may not want them, but focus on self-love at this time. So as soon as I said that, I get focus on self-love at this time. So yeah, it's probably somebody you're not wanting to be locked down by. All right, so Pisces is next at 1:52:30. 1:52:30. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Joey. Joey's here with us. Little old Jojo. But no, it's baby. Oh my god, I got Joey on my lap. So all the cats want to be around me, I guess. I've got 3 cats. 2 elderly and this hairball here. All right, Pisces. Here he is. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you believe in and are interested in reincarnation and past lives, then this, don't push me off the chair. This reading is for you. If it resonates, if you like it, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. He's pushing me off the chair. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And I have limited availability for personal readings. Contact info is in my About Me section on my YouTube channel. This cat is literally shoving his head under my armpit. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, now you just pushed your old brother off. Whatever. All right, so Pisces. I'm going to put away the Aquarius cards real quick that I just did for their reading. So bear with me 1 second. So let's find out who you were in a past life. Who were you? This should be interesting. I always think this kind of stuff is fun. It's just fun. And it's enlightening, and it's interesting how a lot of the stuff, like for example, if you have a fear of drowning, a fear of water, and then it comes out that you actually did like have a past life in which you drowned, then it makes sense. You're like, oh, wait a minute, is that why I'm afraid of water? Like stuff like that. It's interesting when stuff like that comes out. What, buddy? What? He's trying to suck up to. Look, you see that? Can you see this? He's sucking up to me right now, rubbing up against me. Yeah. Or all right. So Pisces, and look at these. Look at this deck. It's a whole lot. Yes. Whole lot of cards here. Why are you being so lovey-dovey all of a sudden? What do you want? You want something, don't you? What do you want? I know you want something. You want snacks? Okay, that one just flew out, so we'll take that. Um, okay, so dreams. Dreams. Okay, so were you a dream interpreter? What's with the dreams? Activist, child. Hmm. Medicine woman or man. Okay. So hmm, you have a incarnation here in which it's more likely than not in the actual Holy Bible. Like your one of your past lives is in the Bible, but it has to do with a time of like maybe a famine. It says food and hunger, biblical. Okay, dude, come on. You're just working my nerves, bud. Um, medicine woman or man? I'm curious about the dreams, activist, child. Wasn't there someone in the Bible? I don't know. I don't remember now. I can't remember. I feel like there was somebody in the Bible that was known for having prophetic dreams, but they were young. Um, and that also gives medicine woman or man vibes. Okay, so soul retrieval. I keep getting that. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what that means because I've gotten it for several signs. Um, but it has to do with the Bible. Soul retrieval. That makes me think exorcism, actually. Take the lead. The chess queen. Trust, strategizing, energy healing. Okay, so soul retrieval, energy healing. That it definitely gives off. So you may have been a an exorcist, and who else? Somebody else got that. In the actual Holy Bible, your one of your incarnations is probably in the Bible as being involved in an exorcism, like where you retrieve somebody's soul away from unclean spirits. Energy healing, ships, the staff, confidence, Knight of Swords. Mm, okay, that's muddy. It's just getting muddy now. Oh, right. Okay, so here is an incarnation in which you were a music writer, like a composer. Okay. Higher education, yeah. Oh, um, trying to think. Oh, I can't remember the famous classical composers. Um, I don't remember who it was, but one of them I just remember they had like they literally the family must have been somewhat well off because um their parents made sure that they had all like the best education possible, and they learned quite a few different languages, and they were a famous composer. I can't remember who it was. um Earthkeeper. Oh, yeah, it's being very very confusing now for some reason. I don't know why. Pisces, why is yours making it? I mean, I'm getting a little bit here and there, but it's really not wanting to show me what it's not wanting to come together, and I don't know why. That's weird. And here's dream again, the dream walker. Dreams, the collective good illusions. Okay, illusions. Healing. You had to have been a healer because it keeps coming out. Dreamwalker, healing, the mystical shaman. You had to have been a healer. And talent is the next card. So yes, that was your talent. You were a healer. So there was a man, it was hard to pull that one out. Jesus. Um, but yeah, so you in one of your incarnations, you were a talented healer. Did singing some way, shape, or form was that a part of how you healed people? That's interesting. With song? With sound? Okay, so when the Rainmaker and the word prosperity come out together, and in the middle is wise decision, um, there's an incarnation in which you were really, really talented at something that brought you a lot of money and look at this and recognition too, because I don't know if you can tell about that card, but the person's getting a lot of recognition. Um, High priest or priestess, unrequited love, Egypt. Okay, so and in this one, it looks like you were a high priest or priestess in Egypt, and you had a relationship with somebody in which you were more into them than they were into you. And I think they were more attracted to your position, like the power that you had. They just wanted to be around you for your power, but you were in love with them. And music keeps coming out. So somehow, some way, look, I'm telling you, I think you were a famous composer. I don't know who, but um, a famous composer, maybe as far back as in Egyptian time, because they still, I mean, they played music. You don't hear much about it, but they played music back then. Look, the arts, man, it just keeps coming out. So you were actually a very talented, and I'm going to say well-known composer and musician back in the day, but like way back. we're talking, we're talking way back. All right, so I feel like this is enough for now because it was trying to give me a hard time and not let me know anything. So I'm just gonna move on. Um, and this man, this reading is damn, it's over 2 hours. Jesus. Oh. All right, so we're gonna pull 3 cards. Addictions are affecting your relationship. They like both sexes, so you'll know who that is. The person whose face popped into your head when I said that. They miss you so much could be the same person. All right, and Pisces. Let's go on to the collective, and we're gonna do the collective at 2:03:45. And I'm accidentally hitting buttons. What did I just click? Okay, let's leave it there. All right, so collective. If I don't know if the others did or didn't resonate, I don't know. You're here to see the collective portion. If it resonates, if you like it, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. And let's put away the cards from the Pisces reading, and then we'll do yours. This is fun, but I didn't expect it to go this long. And the thing is, I have a benefits job that I work. So when I come home, and those are 10-hour shifts. So when I come home, I'm a little worn out. So doing a 2-hour long reading is kind of I wasn't expecting to do. I was only planning to do maybe an hour. I didn't think it was going to go this long. But then I also underestimate my ability to get lost in this because this is fun, and I keep going and keep reading and keep reading, and next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm supposed to be in bed like 2 hours ago. If I go to bed at 10:30, I will get 4 hours. So there's that. Maybe I need sleep. That sleep card that kept coming out. Yeah, that's probably for me. It's like, Donna, you need sleep. All right, so collective. Who were you in a past life? That threw itself out, so we'll just take it. The sacrifice. Okay. What's that all about? The sacrifice. And then I gotta pick up these boxes that Joey and Baby threw on the floor. I can hear. Oh, there he is. Oh, he stole his spot. So Joey's on the top of the box and Baby's inside of it. All right. So collective. Who were you in a past life? And we'll do a good faith shuffle on these decks because I'm not really using a whole lot of tarot cards. All right, so High Priest or Priestess, that keeps coming out. Look how many cards I have. So I've shuffled really well and I still keep getting the same cards. So a lot of you all were a High Priest or Priestess in Egypt back in the day. Life purpose. That was your life purpose. Mystical shaman. That's kind of like the same thing. Okay, so now Celtic is coming out. Celtic. All right. Celtic home. That even looks, when I think of like Ireland back in the day, that I don't know if you can see the card, but it makes me think of Ireland from back in the day. Like the homes, because everything was lush and pretty. Medicine man or woman. Okay. The Hawk Prince. Spirit communication, paying attention. Um, Interesting. So you had an incarnation in like Ireland or yeah, I'm gonna say Ireland. Oh, that was a sneeze. Um, and I think you worked out of your home as a medicine woman or man. But interestingly enough, I don't know how, but it's like your job or your talent was um you could communicate with animals. I know, goofy, right? Kind of woo woo, but and you could tell you would know when they were experiencing like a lack of resources, food and hunger, when they were searching and when they needed help. So it makes me think of the goddess Diana, the goddess of the hunt who protected animals. That's what I think of. Um, okay, biblical. Spiral dancer, going around in circles. The prison wave. Poverty. Hmm. What now? Oh, I can't talk right now. This is why I turn my ringer off. um, so there is a incarnation that you have that's in the Bible, but here's the interesting thing. Well, I don't know. It's not a happy joy one because it involves a life in which I don't know how you must have come from a family that either didn't have a lot of resources or something happened so they didn't have resources because you have food and hunger, biblical, spiral dancer, circuitous results perception, and the prison waif, self sabotage, poverty consciousness. Um, Although it says poverty consciousness. All right, so let's see. Divine guidance. Father. Okay. Trust and faith. Father, trust and faith. Mm, starting to act like the Pisces read. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't know what the situation was, but you had an incarnation in which you kind of went without. You were poor. Um, and your father somehow played into this. He made promises to you, and told you to have faith and that everything was going to turn out all right. Um, just have the courage. Everything will be okay. And somehow, some way, I don't know what happened to your all's money and resources, but you invested in some way, shape, or form. It didn't turn out the way that you expected. There was a lot of disappointment, and he promised to make it up to you. I don't know. It's not telling me more about that. I don't know what the Metal King, discipline, armor, boundaries. Um, yeah, it's really. So you ended up having to ask for help from other people, um, which was a wise decision. Um, this could have taken place in Asia. Where's the talent? It doesn't say what the talent is. It doesn't say what your talent is. Finances, healing. Yeah, see, that's just getting muddied now. And I don't know what incarnation this is, but you had an incarnation in which you had some type of talent. This makes me think of Edgar Casey, but in which you healed people with sleep or healed their sleep. I know that makes no sense at all, but it made you money. It brought you a lot of money. So I don't know if people had sleep problems or you helped them somehow do something by yeah, it makes no sense. But it had to do with healing. You somehow heal, and it was a talent that you had. And even though you made money from it, people didn't. It's like people didn't really appreciate it enough, or something like that. All right, so is that here? I'm gonna wrap this up because it was getting muddy, just like the Pisces one, and I don't know if it's just me being tired or if it was just really it was not wanting to like let me get the message. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Um. All right, so three cards, and then I'm gonna close this out. And okay, find money, rehab. A lot of people have been getting that lately. A new love is coming in very soon. Okay. All right, collective. If this resonated, if you enjoyed it, whatever makes you happy, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever. And thank you so much and love you. And I am going to close this out now. I'm just going to put all this away in a second. All right. Thank you, love you, and bye.